Now on CoastTV News.
Help for the homeless.
It's a struggle day to day to get the things we need.
Higher Ground Outreach in Georgetown is struggling to keep up with demand.
Lights, camera, action. The Ocean City Film Festival is back.
It also gives exposure to the filmmakers.
Must-see movies and local impact.
Playground rebuild.
It's very good. Good addition to our park.
A new, more inclusive playground is taking shape at Canal Front Park in Lewis.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Open space for now, but it could have a collection of condos. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight focused on development.
On your screen now is the land in Ocean View off of Burbage Road, where condominiums are proposed. A proposed development named Gulfstream Glen Cove, to be specific. And this week, developers went in front of Planning and Zoning to ask for a zoning change and a conditional use that would allow them to build 46 condos. Coast TV News reporter Brendan Conroy is live there in Ocean View. Brendan, this would be on over 12 acres.
Maddie, I'm here where those condos would go, and if you take a look behind me, there is a lot of land here and a lot of land that they're also looking to work with. But developers say that they want to move this from an agricultural district, to a residential district, MR medium density. What that basically means is they want to change what they're able to do with that land, which would then allow them to add those condos in there. I had a chance to speak with Brian Thomas, who has lived here for over 25 years, and he says he's enjoyed the small town feel and doesn't want that to change anytime soon with more condos.
Yeah, I don't like to see it coming in. I have no control over it. It's not my property. But I do like to see them respect, or would like to see them respect, the people who live in the area already and have established themselves.
We tried talking with the development team yesterday, but they had no comment at that time. We're going to reach out to them again and see if they have anything to say. Reporting live in Ocean View, Brendan Conroy, Coast TV News.
With scams on the rise across Delmarva, South Bethany police held a scam information session on what to look out for. Here are a couple hints for you. Don't click any hyperlinks from a sender that you don't recognize. 95% of people who end up getting scammed click those links, which ultimately gives the scammers access to your info. Most scam calls, they start out with terrible news, and that leads to a fight or flight response, leading to action without thinking. One man Coast TV spoke with who was at the meeting says he's had multiple run-ins with scammers.
All you need to do is give us your credit card number and information and the security code. And I said, well, if you've sold me something with my credit card, you should have that information. Why do you need to give it? Well, I don't have it handy. I said, that's what I thought, and I hung up.
Older folks are mainly the focus of scammers, with people over 70 last year losing over $41 million to scams.
If you couldn't make it today, don't worry. There's a consumer safety fraud meeting at DSP Troop 7 in Lewis. That's on March 7th. The goal is informing people how to avoid becoming a victim of scams and fraud.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what type of scam do you receive the most?
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Take a look at your screen. 40% say email and 53% say text. So I believe the text category is ticking up a little bit there.
It's moving a little bit. I've definitely gotten both of those. If you haven't voted yet, go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app, and we will show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11. There are a number of organizations in Georgetown that serve the homeless, and they need our help. We're told water is what the organization needs the most, as well as food and clothing. But Lou Hernandez with Higher Ground Outreach says financial donations, those are welcome too.
People don't realize, we need donations, financial donations, because that helps us purchase somebody's driver's license or an ID, that they can't get started with anything, with employment or even treatment without it.
And he mentioned they are in need of bug spray, Band-Aids, and all kinds of first aid stuff.
Nearly 7 acres of land in Selbyville might become boat storage. On your screen now, we'll show you the area. It would be right off Zion Church Road. This is according to a post on a local real estate agency. Now, take a look here. This is what the agency says that storage would look like. According to the Post, the land has already been approved for that commercial storage facility with space for boats, RVs, and even an office.
New tonight, Delaware lawmakers introduced a new bill to help protect Delawareans from losing heat and air conditioning services during financial struggles. The bill updates rules around utility shutoffs and gives a 14-day warning before disconnection during winter or summer, and information on payment plans. The bill has just been introduced, so nothing has been voted on yet.
Speaking of cold weather, we're taking a live look into Rehoboth Beach. It doesn't look that cold, but we're still in the last little throes of winter. And our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams actually shows us how quickly those temperatures have changed.
In fact, they're dropping like a rock off the side of a cliff, at 9.8 meters per second squared. And that's fancy talk for gravity. So we're taking a look. Listen, we're looking at 13 degrees cooler in Georgetown, 16 degrees cooler in Salisbury, 9 degrees cooler in Ocean City. And then you add the winds on top of that, that makes it for a cold situation feeling that much colder. Right now, we're at 42 degrees in Milton, Seaford, Georgetown, and in Delmar. And the winds, well, now that's where we're going to go next level on how cold it's going to be, despite how sunny it's going to look. More on your full forecast coming up. Till then, back to you, Charlie.
Paul. There is nothing like movies on the big screen, and if you are a cinephile, this is the weekend for you. Ocean City's 9th Annual Film Festival, it's here. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zapaya is live in Ocean City. Kevin, let's talk movies.
Charlie, behind me is just one of the many places you could go to enjoy these new and unique films. Now, although tickets are still available, thousands of them have already been purchased for this year's film festival. Grab your pass, buy some buttery popcorn, and enjoy some films. The 9th Annual Ocean City Film Festival is off to the races in town, and Morris Johnson, the assistant manager of Flagship Cinemas, is preparing for another year of big crowds.
Last year, like I was telling you, the walls were lined, the hallway was lined with people, and they weren't just getting concessions, they were trying to really get in and see some of the shows.
This 4-day event will feature a diverse selection of films from regional and international filmmakers and will be played across different venues in town. Aubrey Sizemore, the events and volunteer coordinator, explains why this film festival is so important.
It's a fundraiser for the Art League of Ocean City. We're a nonprofit organization, so the proceeds benefit our classes, our kids programs, and the building as well. It also gives exposure to the filmmakers.
Flagship Cinemas in West Ocean City is just one of the locations playing a role. Last year they started showing films on 2 different screens due to the demand, and now they're running the plan back again this year.
It's really a good thing that they come in and then they bring a crowd of people, and we try to accommodate them and make them really feel comfortable.
For movie gurus, this film festival is a chance to get a sneak peek at some of the films that will shape popular culture in the year to come. And for movie makers, it's a chance to create a little buzz and maybe grab a little Hollywood attention. Now, Flagship Cinemas will be playing some of these films all day Friday and Saturday, so if you plan to come, be sure to grab your popcorn before the line gets too long. I'm Kevin Zapay, live in West Ocean City, Coast TV News.
Do More 24 kicked off just a couple minutes ago. This is a 24-hour fundraising event designed to help nonprofits raise money and connect with new donors. One of those organizations is Lared Health Center, and this year they hope to raise $20,000.
We need funds to be able to support our community with our work, having in mind that about 11% of the population, like in the county, they are underinsured, or they don't have another type of coverage. And 30% of people who we see, they do not have insurance.
Do More 24 runs until Friday at 6 p.m. To learn what other organizations are participating and to find the link to donate, visit our website, coasttv.com.
And we are just getting started this evening.
Construction in full swing on a new playground at Canal Front Park. What's changing and when kids can actually start to play.
And we'll be experiencing some whipping winds throughout the day, and I'll be tracking how that could change your plans going into this weekend.
But first, a former bassist gives back, a member of the band Bad Company, now supporting kids and young adults through food and music on the coast. That's our Coastal Connections this week. We have it when we're back in just 60 seconds.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at the Waikamaco Civic Center. Browse the largest display of hot tubs, cold therapy tubs, and swim spas in the region with over 30 spas from 5 major brands at up to 50% off. That's this weekend at the Waikamaco Civic Center in Salisbury. Visit spaexpo.com.
Spring cleaning is simple with a mold-resistant, easy-to-maintain tub and shower from Coastal Bath Company. With countless 5-star reviews, you know you're in good hands.
The acrylic in the bathroom holds up as advertised.
It's easy to maintain. It's easy to clean.
I highly recommend Coastal Bath. They do an awesome job.
Enjoy 18 months of no payments and no interest, plus $1,500 off your new bathroom remodel.
Don't wait. Call Coastal Bath today. Local and family owned, Coastal Bath.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at the Waikamaco Civic Center. Browse over 30 hot tubs and swim spas from 5 major brands at up to 50% off. Financing is available and show admission is free. That's this weekend at the Waikamaco Civic Center in Salisbury. Visit spaexpo.com.
Many of our viewers might be familiar with the name Paul Cullen. He's a local musician, has a lot of events, pretty well known around here. But did you know he used to be a bassist for a rock and roll group that is now nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? In this week's Coastal Connections, Brandon Ferguson introduces us to Cullen and shows us part of his life you might not be familiar with.
He like me can love to you.
Playing instruments was how it all started for Paul Cullen, now a part of a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominated band, Bad Company.
It's a long time coming, they sold over 40 million albums.
Before the popular rock band, Cullen found himself in the Sunshine State and was a part of his own band called the Boys of Summer.
I met him down in Florida, and that's how I got the job with the band. Is I was kind of hanging out with those guys, and the original bass player didn't want to go on tour, so they asked me. I went and auditioned and got the job after 2 songs and 2 pints of beer.
Cullen was a bassist for Bad Company from 1990 to 1994, touring across the country. The memorabilia he gathered from his time are still his prized possessions to this day.
Well, this was me back in 1991. I had long flowing black hair, and now I'm just happy I have hair. And then this was our tour jacket, leather jacket, Bad Company. That's the tour that I did, Holy Water. And that's one of my favorites. That's our U.S. Marshal badge. It has my name on there, Outlaw Paul. And then I got a gold record for helping promote Holy Water on that tour.
Fast forwarding over 30 years, Cullen fell in love with the coast and moved here in 2001, contributing to the community through Paul Cares, his nonprofit organization helping people achieve their musical and culinary dreams. For Cullen, starting Paul Cares was destiny, creating opportunities and memories like this one.
Alondra is going in May. She is a single mom, and she works for us, but she goes to Del Tech College for culinary. So we're sending her with her class to Italy for 10 days. So. Yeah, it's really, for me, it's been very heartwarming to be able to help and to pay it forward.
Nowadays, Cullen owns the Room at Cedar Grove, hosting 4 to 5 concerts a week, with all proceeds going towards his nonprofit. He is also a private chef who brings a little more than just cooking.
My happy place is when I show up to somebody's house and there's a party of 16 waiting for me, and I cook for them, pour wine, and I play a private concert for them afterwards.
One man, a few bands, and now food, all bringing people together. For Coastal Connections, I'm Brandon Ferguson.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Baths by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you'll get your first month free when you join today. Sign up for just $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get your first month free. Cancel anytime. Deal ends March 13th.
What are you doing here? I'm here for your 6-month crawl space inspection. Come on, follow me. I should get out of these clothes.
Believe me, my friend, it's perfectly clean down there. I can't stress the importance of having braziers monitor your crawl space.
What is there to inspect?
Your sub pump, your dehumidifier, and we inspect your whole crawl space for you.
You can't beat that type of service, and there's no bugs down here. Which reminds me.
Son-in-law, is my room ready yet? Come on.
Absolutely.
At Cabinet Discounters, we're turning your remodeling dreams into reality. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen, revamping your bathroom, or adding storage solutions to other spaces, we've got you covered. With over 40 years of trusted expertise, we're proud to bring our commitment to quality and service to Frankfort, Delaware. Explore top quality cabinets, elegant countertops, and expert design services at our showroom. And let us help bring your vision to life.
Cabinet Discounters. Great quality, great price.
We could practice our skills anywhere, but here is where we've chosen to be. It's here that we find new ways to create hope, give second chances, save lives. One day your heart will need us, and on that day, we'll be ready, without missing a beat. The Heart and Vascular Institute at Bay Health. Our commitment runs deep.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you'll get your first month free when you join today. Sign up for just $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get your first month free. Cancel anytime. Deal ends March 13th.
Accidents happen when you least expect them. Big or small, when accidents strike, things can get a little complicated. This is where the Law Office of Trapp-Nickel steps in. Our experienced team fights for your rights, turning tough situations into significant compensation. If you've suffered an injury, claim the justice you're entitled to. The Law Office of Trapp-Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Download the CoastTV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Well, not trying to create a clever pun, but today's weather just blew us away. Well, sort of. Anyway, it's going to stay breezy for tonight and going into tomorrow because we have vast wind advisories that I need to share with you. First of all, our tunnel and razor camera, we're looking at winds pushing out to the north at about 15 miles per hour as we speak in Lewis, 43 degrees. Now, we'll drop down to 40 by 8 o'clock, and then the winds kick in even more so right around the 8, 9, and 10 o'clock hour, speeding up to about 30 to 35 miles per hour. Now, when you combine that with the temperatures already falling into the 40s, and they're about 13 to 16 degrees cooler than they were at this exact time yesterday, well, we're at 42 degrees in Milton and Rehoboth as well as Bethany Beach. But it really feels like the 30s right now. Wind advisory active for all of Sussex, meaning we're watching out for 35 mile per hour winds throughout all inland areas. Now, we also have a gale wind warning. Now, the difference between these two is about how strong it is. 35 mile per hour winds here inland, 45 to possibly 50 along the beaches. And that's for Ocean City down to Chincoteague, and even on the other side for the folks in Nanticoke, Wilna, Blackwater, as well as Cambridge. And it's going to be breezy throughout the northeast, generally speaking. Everywhere you see brown, that's where we have the inland wind advisory, which includes us here at Delmarva, the northeast, and even down into portions of West Virginia and western Virginia. Maximum wind gusts up to 35 mile per hour gusts were recorded in Georgetown. A 40 mile per hour gust was recorded earlier today in Easton. Where the winds stand right now, knifing out of the northwest at 18 miles per hour, for example, in Rehoboth, but a 34 mile per hour gust, not only at Indian River Inlet, but also in Millsboro. So the wind, that's the big story for right now, and it will stay that way. So we take a look at our models for our future gusts. We're looking for a more zonal push directly out of the west for Friday afternoon, and it's still going to be at around 30 to 35 miles per hour. So windy for Friday, then over the weekend, pleasant, sunny, and the winds should begin to back off a bit. Now, because of the winds, we're still very dry, drought between severe and moderate throughout a good portion of the northeast, but the temperatures and the moisture is going to kick back in for us, but our chances of precipitation stays very much depressed for us. And as we go into Saturday and Sunday, we anticipate it staying pretty cooperative for us. Spring forward over the weekend, keep that in mind, so we're going to lose an hour of sleep as you begin to redo that, and over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we're going to enjoy some sunshine without the winds being so offensive. Here's a look at your extended forecast.
Paul, thank you. Construction continues on a new playground at Canal Front Park in Lewis. Recent cold weather delayed the project, but it's still expected to open next month. As Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken shows us, people in the community are ready to slide into the improved playground.
Construction continues on a new playground at Canal Front Park in Lewis. Joe Smith and his son Frankie are excited.
What is that? What's that?
Boat.
That's a boat. It's a boat. We love boats. The idea that we can go play and climb all over the little pirate ship that they're building here.
The children's playground was knocked down back in October, and the new one should be open in April. City officials say the previous playground from 2009 no longer met current playground standards, and that the new one will be more accessible for those with mobility issues, including a wheelchair-accessible merry-go-round. According to the city, the playground replacement is expected to cost about $455,000, with awarded grant money from DENREC covering $225,000 of that. Barbara Shower says it looks expensive but beautiful.
I think modern thinking on what kids need for play is different, because you can see there are things I've never seen before. Yeah, so it's very good. Good addition to our park.
The city says construction is expected to be done next week, but the playground won't be open until the safety surfacing is poured, which requires consistent warm days. In Lewis, Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studio.
We've got 8 different regional finals for Bayside basketball teams tonight. Here are some of the games currently in progress. Stephen Decatur boys basketball eyes its 3rd straight trip to the 3A quarterfinals. The Seahawks are hosting South River. Decatur is coming off a 51-47 win over Arundel back on Tuesday, while South River knocked James M. Bennett out of the tournament. We'll have highlights of that one on the final score later tonight. Across the bridge, it's the same matchup. Seahawks against Seahawks in Edgewater. The Decatur ladies have won 4 in a row, most recently beating JMB 63-59. South River has won its last 12 contests, and those Seahawks are 10-1 at home. We'll have highlights of that one at 10:30. And we have an exciting doubleheader in progress at Cambridge South Dorchester High School for the 1A titles. The Lady Vikings and Snow Hill play for the 1A East Region crown on the girls' side, and the boys' game tips off at 7:30 tonight. CSD eyes its 4th straight 1A East Region title. All told, we've got 6 games worth of highlights tonight, and you can see them all at 10:30. That'll do for sports.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Bath by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Bath by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Bath by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Toyota has been manufacturing in America for over 50 years. Now with 10 manufacturing and assembly plants, pushing Toyota's investment in the U.S. to $48 billion. And relying on companies right here to supply $29 billion a year in parts, components, goods, and services. Which means over 100,000 good American jobs. So if buying American is important to you, see your Toyota dealer. Let's go places.
Spring is when the great outdoors becomes your living room. Let Johnny Janasic make your outdoor space more relaxing and enjoyable. Shop now and take 10% off all outdoor clearance items. And remember to take advantage of our great financing options. Find manager's special pricing on the 6-piece dining set with cushions, now only $1899.95. And manager's special Adirondack chairs start at just $179.95 each. Shop Johnny Janasic, Delaware's premier outdoor furniture destination.
I actually had a baby tooth that never came out. My bottom teeth were a little crooked. One of my bottom teeth did not grow in as a child. I didn't even have a tooth. I had some crowding, so Smiles Correct worked great for me.
It's never too late to get things straight.
Smiles Correct clear aligners are made in-house at Tillman Orthodontics, so you'll save time and money.
It was helpful that you guys had 2 separate locations.
You can only get Smiles Correct at Tillman Orthodontics.
Learn more about Smiles Correct clear aligners with a free consultation.
Don't miss the Delaware Resorts Health, Fitness, and Leisure Expo, March 8th at Cape and Open High. Admission is free, so bring the family and tell your friends. Enjoy a full array of health, fitness, and leisure activities, physical therapy, health food, home products and services. And BB Healthcare is offering free screenings. Don't miss the free Health, Fitness, and Leisure Expo March 8th, 9 to 4 at Cape and Lopin High in Lewis.
Get ready for 4 days of fun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, over 200 unique artisan products, and an enhanced selection of food, beer, and wine. You won't want to miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from April 24th to the 27th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances and ticketed headliners like Strangelove, the Depeche Mode Experience, country music sensation Hunter Hayes, and the legendary Wailers featuring Junior Marvin, opened by Pacifier. Don't miss out. Get all the details at ococean.com/SpringFest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Our umbrella giveaway winner is Dorothea Sola of Ocean Pines. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by Brogstad, Mendalis, and Federico. And here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Don't forget, we spring forward Saturday night going into Sunday, and next week we spring forward into much warmer weather.
All right, Paul, thank you. And thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.